Truth Never Lies Network. Starts now.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
Yeah, you look at the tape. So as a coach, your resume is the tape.
Loses the football. Strip sack and
Bears our live. Bears our live. We go on live right after Bears games with your boys draft talking the smartest man alive. Yo. Bears our live.
Son of a bitch, you better block.
Bears our live. We go on live right after Bears games with your boys draft talking the smartest man alive. Ran up with the true analysis you expect. Raw passion for the show. Bears fans get nothing less. Locked in with real emotion and passion for every play. Coach Phil delivering that range in with facts my shade. Post game show like nothing else you're gonna hear. Some can try that copy, but a bucket's not sincere. Delivering the truth on what just happened, to be clear. That's why we're on TV, so you can see it, not just hear. Hey, yo, with Draft Dr. Phil, you know it's always hit six. True to fundamentals, never gimmicks and tricks. Guess we're moving Soldier Field up to Arlington Heights. Mill out counting bucks while the mayor pick fights. Our life keeps growing, Shane's all knowing. Delivering the truth on how the QB's throwing. Dimes on time, just lacking fundamental. Whatever the case, we get hot like Cecil. Fiery discussion on what happened in the game. This ain't your daddy's postgame show, expect the fucking flame. Not for the average fan, how long they can survive.
But don't you worry. Bears our live.
Bears our live. Bears our live. We go
Let him sit his ass there again. I don't think we're that much worse.
the myth, the red legend, Dr. Phil Otoshan.
This is football, baby. Culture is the problem. Let's get on little things. Bears our live, Bears our
Son of a bitch, you better
live,
block.
Bears our live.
That's what happens. That's when you have a real
Right
good team.
after Bears
And let's
games
get it
with
on.
your boys draft talk and the smartest.
Give me some fucking names.
This is Bears Hour Live.
Bears fans all around the world, please join me in saying, fuck you, Troy Aikman. Fuck you, Joe Buck. Fuck you, Washington Commanders. And fuck you, Jaden Daniels. And fuck you, all you haters, to QB1 in Chicago. We had a night tonight. The Bears did things that the Bears don't do. They had a statement win on the road, Monday Night Football, prime time, Ben Johnson, signature win. Jake Moody. I'm buying Bullets a jersey. He called it 35 minutes ago. Moody walk-off. Let's get into it. Bears winners, 25-24 on the road. Phil. Woo!
Dude, the heart was pounding.
Dude, I didn't know, which I'm not going to bring everybody down. Everybody knows I'm a Dodgers fan. I had Dodgers going, that drama and this going. It was crazy. Got 2 dubs tonight. This is un-Chicago Bears like, man. Take it away.
Let's get into the rant. I gotta keep it 100 with you and piggyback off my colleague there. Fuck you, Troy Aikman. Fuck you, Dan Orlovsky. Fuck you, ESPN and the NFL officials. Fuck them all. Jaden, when a quarterback throws a shitty pick, smiling on the sideline, I guess can only happen in Washington. Because God knows if that was Caleb Williams, there'd be a 7-part documentary done by Dan Orlovsky and his clan of fucking moron blog boys all over the world. What Jaden Daniels did tonight was pathetic, fumbling away a probable win. Let's just keep it 100. And on the other side of the ball, listen, everything's not rosy. We're going to get into it, but I got to keep it 100 with you here. Critical situational football escapes coaches. I always can see how a coach is going to be is when they get into those short down and distant critical plays. Ben had an F going into that last drive. I'll just keep it real with you. Going gun on 3rd and 2 and having the shotgun snap go fast and wide on a rainy night is dumb. Let's just be what it is. All right? But to win in this league, you have to play 4 quarters. It is hard to win. And everything going against the Chicago Bears, somehow they rise up to the occasion. Now, I was talking to Cap and Shane, and I'm like very critical of Ben using personnel. The hot hand was clearly Swift. We said it at halftime to our patrons. You recognize the hot hand and you stick with them and you find your identity, which was running the football, especially on a night where you need a mutta. You need a mutta, Shane. And I'm not talking about an Italian one who's a fucking fraud. I'm talking about what Swift was putting out energetically on the field in the first rep he had. Said, wow, he's ready to play. You as a head coach, take your little magic book of plays and fucking change it up. You don't need all your gimmicks and shit. And to his credit, at the end of the drive, you found the right hand to deal with. And that's football, man. Some guys are stepping up in the times that are necessary. And Swift was that guy. Anybody who knows me knows. Listen, I've been very critical of Swift, but I could see the tides against him pissed him off. And he's running his ass off tonight. And it was pissing me off to see Rashawn Johnson on the fucking field. In gun on 3rd and 2 in 2-down territory. Sorry. These things have to be talked about. I know the win is amazing. But you want my truth? Ben turned himself around because he really was going to be the fall guy in this game. Now, Caleb didn't play his best game whatsoever. There were some throws he missed, but I'll tell you right now, in critical moments, hitting Odunze in the end zone, bullshit call, horseshit call, terrible call. It's not even in the vicinity of true. And Troy, you fucking moron, Aikman, all you have to do is take a fucking line and draw from the center's ass to his helmet, you asshat. Fucking more, like, the broadcast was so against Caleb, I had to fucking rant on it. It's so pathetic. Your fucking golden boy cost the fucking Redskins, Commanders, the game. He fucking sucked. But you didn't hear that critic. All you heard was Caleb. And what I saw, Caleb, we never got a replay of DJ Moore offsides. Has anyone ever seen a fucking veteran wide receiver offsides in the critical moment in the game? Did you see a replay? Did anyone? No. Did the broadcast show anything? No. That's a big throw to Cole Kmet, who's actually fucking clunking through. Nope, let's bring us back. Then he hits Zacchaeus, who's going to race to the end zone, possibly. I'm 85% sure he's going to the end zone. Your quarterback is making these fucking plays. You have an undrafted kid at left tackle playing his ass off. And all you fucking haters like Berlissimo with your fucking panties tightened up your ass about Darnell Wright. How the fuck does Darnell Wright look? Same with this fucking moron in our chat the other day, Shane. Where the fuck he? Oh, Darnell. Oh, that's right. His name is fucking Dumb. And I'll call Jesse Dumb. How does Darnell Wright look to you today? He looks damn fucking good to me. fucking blocking his ass off. The wave of emotion that Bears fans have in regards to players that are actually good is pathetic. There's no pass rush out there. You're finally getting something. And listen, at the end of the day, the refs were atrocious. The broadcast was atrocious. Ben's critical play calls early in this game until that last drive, horrific. There's no rhyme or reason for it. And then you found the toss. Run the ball. Run the ball. It's okay. We don't need fantasy guru blog boys stroking egos of Caleb. Win the fucking game. Win the game. They fucking did it. To the chagrin and angst of Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, their whole fucking narrative for the night destroyed. And all us Bears fans can embrace and enjoy a victory. As Shane put it, your signature victory as a head coach, learning as you go. You did. Now we got your identity is Swift, running the ball. That's where you go. Your best player is your quarterback. He is very special. Very special. So that's where you got to build on. With all the negativity that we've seen, and this roster does have some enormous holes, you were able to pull it off tonight on all levels and get it done, Shane. You got to be happy. Winning any way possible is the best way.
100%, man. And listen, we know how this goes when the Bears go for it and they don't get it, and then you just see, they go down and punch it in and go up. It's like, Sylvie sent out a tweet and it said, it feels like the Bears are close, but whenever it comes to nut crunching time, they do something really bad or really stupid or get fucked over by the refs or whatever it is. But I can't imagine what it would be like right now had Caleb fumbled that ball the way Jaden Daniels did.
Are they going to make any deal of it?
No, dude. It's
Jaden smiling? Hi, Jaden. I threw a pick. Hi, Jaden.
But fuck Jaden Daniels. Fuck Jaden Daniels.
So pretty today, Jaden.
Fuck Jaden Daniels and his fake bullshit about hating Caleb and all of that nonsense that they put out there. That's fine. Guess what?
Fuck Jaden.
We talked about it.
Bum ass bitch. That's what I saw.
We talked about it on our show.
He lost the game. He lost the game for his team.
100%. Listen, did he have some nice throws? Yes. He had a beautiful throw to Brisker. I loved it.
Oh, did you see the wide open fucking throw? Like, my fucking grandson, who isn't born yet, can make that throw. Like, we're stroking this guy like it's hilarious how in game, Shane.
Yeah.
This motherfucker throws one of the worst picks I've ever seen.
You know what's going to happen, Phil. You know goddamn well it's just going to come out. It's going to say, well, the Bears got lucky with a dump off to DeAndre Swift that he took. That's where the bull. And guys, listen. Let's make this a defining moment for Chicago Bears fans. Let's rally behind our quarterback that we have. Get behind him. Support him. He's the best of what we've had, and I don't think it's particularly close. Is there bumps in the road? 100%. The Bears are not perfect. Let's rally behind QB1 in Chicago. Good luck to Bo Nix. Good luck to Jaden Daniels. I don't care. We're Bears fans.
Courtney,
we have Caleb Williams.
100%
That's what we should be
over Caleb.
Oh yeah, I mean it's. I saw a Bears fan that I've known forever that said that Caleb is clearly the worst quarterback in the draft class. This is a
my God.
former guy that we both know, Phil. I'll share the. I'll probably bring up the tweet on dumbest tweets this
We
week.
gotta bring it up, bro.
Where's the Hall people now?
Where's the Hall? Even on the broadcast, the throw to Swift that he decides, and Swift, these two are acting like this is it's easy. It wasn't play. I've never seen a biased broadcast and officiated game
Phil.
It infuriated.
They would have.
I was ready to suit up.
They would have went to commercial break had Zacchaeus dropped that ball if he was playing for Washington. The way that he dropped that. I mean, I know I was in and out on your rant there, getting stuff set up in the background, but Phil, there's a legitimate shot. He goes 60 plus.
Yeah, that's what I said. 100. Caleb reads the field, delivers the ball. I'm sorry, Troy. You've thrown up balls many a times to Harper and Irvin back in your day. You fucking I thought Collinsworth is the worst. Troy was so against Caleb. It's like
from Jump Street, Phil. From Jump
to Adunze. Adunze's got to fucking make a play. That's what the fucking play is. It is deep over, drop it in, go up and get it. Maybe you get a fucking call. That's what we do in this league. That's Phil, what you did in the league.
Not only did
hypocrite.
The Bears make plays when they needed to make plays, they did what good teams do when they face adversity, not just on the field, but against the refs. I know it's easy when you lose to blame things on the ref, but you had lead officials in the booth that are like, yeah, I mean, Theo Benedette, what he does, the Philadelphia Eagles do almost every single snap every week. Chris Harold is probably in the chat. He will agree with me, and he's an Eagles fan. Yes. Terrible. That was one of the best throws that I've seen from Caleb to Rome, and Rome secured it. It should have been this game shouldn't have been as close as it was.
Shouldn't have been
because of the refs.
The fucking dudes, all they had to do was put a line. At least the fucking official they have on the broadcast isn't biased. He goes, "That's a terrible call."
Yeah,
it's not the right call. They took 7 points away from you and gave you 3. Come on. It was fucking pathetic. The face mask on right.
Look, there's dumbass Raj.
Well.
There's dumbass Rajneesh.
I'm Rajneesh. My panties are hurting me.
Oh, Rajneesh.
Rajneesh wears a thong.
He does. That was such a weird picture that they sent of Rajneesh. It's crazy.
Oh, well, there's 2,000 some odd people watching the show, Rajneesh, and they ain't watching it for your bitch ass. Seriously. You're just like that. Fuck. You're like dandruff, bro. Just stop.
Well, we just applied the Head and Shoulders to the dandruff because Rajneesh no longer lives here.
Head and shoulders above.
Yeah.
Rajneesh's level. My God. Like, the reality of what you had to deal with in this game is an emotional thing. Cherie was at the game.
She was. She was.
I wasn't a fan of playing for the field goal either, Cherie. I was like, keep running the fucking ball.
Phil, what did I text you in cap? You gotta fucking stay aggressive.
Aggressive. Yes.
Like I said,
Rajneesh is playing with Justin Fields' balls as we speak, gentlemen. Just wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Pretty much hoping.
Poor Rajneesh.
Rajneesh. How about my boy Darnell Wright, Shane?
Yeah.
I mean, the line, even Jonah Jackson looked decent tonight.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see when the reporters, and hopefully they do, ask Ben. A message had to have been sent to the offensive line, to the running backs, to DeAndre Swift. That guy's, listen, if you're not going to go out there and do your fucking job,
great point, Shane,
then you're not going to be on the field. Like, listen, Phil, Zacchaeus, I mean,
dude, in the beginning, I know we said it on the the patrons, but I want you to know this. Troy was wrong. When you sit in zone and there's an outside linebacker with no middle, the quarterback is told to lead you inside, not throw at you so they can just come and get. They lead you in so you can turn and run.
There was nobody there.
Troy. All he has to do is move a foot to catch the ball. Oz had a terrible night. Terrible night. And I loved that dude. Like, Shane and I both do.
Listen, we were talking 2 weeks ago about him being a potential guy that you extend. And listen, I understand, but
he's playing against his old team. I'll throw that in there.
Duvernay's got to go. That's got to be.
Duvernay's fatter than Poles. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. What the fuck is Duvernay? What does he give you? He looks like a slow, fat returner. Like,
yeah, he doesn't even look like, I mean, you're talking about an all-pro return man, you know, at a couple of points in his career. He just, to me, and I've said it for weeks, and if Brian Cox is in the chat, he can attest to it. He just looks like he's running on skates. He doesn't look like he even knows what he's doing. Yeah, see, there you go. Hashtag Caleb is my quarterback. That's what everybody should start doing. Get behind Caleb Williams.
Get behind Caleb Williams. It's pathetic. I think Troy, and especially Troy, should write a letter of an apology and how he handled that fucking.
It is. And Dan, listen, that's the point. I'm not even going to bash it because you've got the Y in my name, but. No, we want to, but we want you guys to be educated. Just like Phil coming out, it's important for Phil to come out and not just gloss over shit that needs to be addressed. That's not what we do here.
Shane.
There's just been too much bad with the Bears. But yeah,
Shane.
it is. It's a lot more fun talking about players making plays.
I'm a coach, okay? So my team won 34-0 this week. We have film tonight. We watched film. I said the same thing to these kids that are 10 to 12-year-old boys. We won, right? We should have won 50-0. The refs were just as bad as tonight. But there's things we have to learn from, mistakes on the fucking tape.
Sorry, Corn.
That we have to fucking learn from. And so we learn from it. I go, I'm not mad. I just want you to realize these are the things you got to learn from and experience. That's it. And that's what we do here. We're not going to.
I'll go and open it up.
We're not going to play Rajneesh.
Win here. That's a really good opponent that we went against in a very hostile environment, and I thought all three phases came through for us when needed. So.
First winning streak in a while.
You know, it was not our cleanest game. We made a number of mistakes, and penalties
there
were
you
an
go.
issue. But
Phil and Shane are right again, Rajneesh.
Was resilient, and they found a way to win. So very proud of them. I thought defensively, the takeaways were huge for us. Obviously, I thought Dennis Allen,
praises his running back
staff did a phenomenal job coming up with a sound game plan. That's a very difficult offense to try to have answers for.
Getting him,
and yet. They were able to come up with something that we felt good about, and then the guys went out and executed it as well as they possibly could. So
don't get the DJ Moore in the backfield shit. Like
a couple guys got game balls here tonight. Moody came through for us. I mean, 4 field
game
goals.
Ball Moody.
We needed every point we could get there.
Props to Bullets.
You know, getting called up there at the last second, that was huge for us. And then Swift got the other one here as well. So over 100 yards rushing for him, season high, and 7+ yards per carry. So that
another
last
67
was
through the air.
A lot of Swifty there, finding a little crease and getting us into field goal range for that last kick. So with that, I'll go ahead and open it up.
How crazy was it to see a kicker like that come in on the practice squad and have a type of game?
Fucking Larry Mayer.
I wasn't surprised at all.
How crazy is it to see a kicker come in and
we've
do
seen
that?
him in practice now for a number of weeks.
That's your first
one.
question.
And then, you know, we also know what he's capable of. He's made big kicks in big games over the course of his career so far. So none of it was surprising. I think that's who he is, and I think that change of scenery was really good for him.
You had the one that was blocked earlier. Did that, in terms of the whole operation, what do you think? What happened on the block?
These reporters suck, bro. We're talking about fucking special
Yeah, we'll
teams.
have to go back and look at the tape. I think the picture showed we might have had a little penetration there in the A gap. And,
It was too low of a kick.
We'll see if we got
There's
the
your
ball up
clue.
high enough as
You
well.
knew it.
So we'll go back and look at that.
And with Swift, he might get kind of lost in all the other storylines tonight. What did he mean to what you guys were doing offensively?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, this is the best, the most efficient. We've ran the ball all year. Really felt an attitude with him. He did a great job finding a little crease and stepping on the gas, as we talk about. Played a physical style. Not only that, I mean, the catch, 55-yard touchdown was really a game changer for us. That was a time in the game where we needed a little spark. We're kind of faltering just a little bit as a team, and all it takes is one guy to make a big play like that and really ignite us again. And so I think it's who I really thought he was going to be going into the season. Is we're looking for guys that can elevate the people around him, and he did that here tonight.
Also, it was a little.
How about talk about the shitty fucking call against Theo Benedict? That should be your lead.
Well, it wasn't only Swift, but felt good about how our guys up front were blocking. I thought that was the cleanest they've played as a whole up front. Tight ends included. Our receivers are blocking really well. Going into that last drive, I was thinking this is going to be it for us.
Perfect, man. This is how these
with
blog boys work.
I want to make sure that they didn't have a rebuttal
This is how these
drive
broadcasters
either, so
work.
Told Caleb on the headset,
They
tell
frame
the big guys
it.
up front that we're going to ride the run.
He hasn't had a
run
ball
game
hit
on
the
into
ground
victory,
yet. He's
so,
9 for 10
they came
with
through for us.
one interception. Fuck you. Like, are you dumb? That's as bad as Carm's throw more interception.
Yeah.
How's
It's
Carm
something I
doing
was
right now?
conscious
Has
of
anyone
going
checked
into the
on
week,
him?
and
You text Greg?
really didn't talk a whole lot to him about
Arm
it. Just
painting
said,
his
get your
nails.
affairs in order if you got people coming to the game, and that's all we said. And other than that, he was the same guy throughout the entire week.
Papa
Last night,
Giorgio.
having our last few meetings, and
Got a pizza
some
place
guys like to go
in
see
Chicago.
family or people in the area, and
glad
he's
we're-
there, and we're having a
we're
quarterback
keeping you
meeting, and I
safe.
see him in the chow hall having some snack late at night too. So
Chow
I mean,
hall.
he was locked in, and he just
That's-
was all about trying to.
I
Find
think
a way
that's
to
he
win
was
this game
referring to
and
Troy Aikman,
do a
what he
good
was
job
doing to
for his
Jaden
teammates. So,
Daniels' phallus.
Really proud of how he handled
The old
week.
chow hall.
That was in the run game. We saw a few different ways to get guys the ball, whether it's a pitch or a toss, straight handoff. Like, how do you know when to kind of dial up the creativity when it comes to getting guys the ball?
Yeah. No, I honestly, this was probably the smallest menu we've had going into a week, and maybe that has something to do with us being able to execute a little bit better, a little bit less volume. But like you said, we had just a few different ways that we wanted to attack this game, and they did a good job.
Sometimes less is
executing that.
more.
Don, I know your message a couple weeks ago was, the book on the Bears is that they can't close, and then you close against the Raiders, you close here. What does that say about kind of the way this thing is going and where it could be headed?
Yeah, I think it says a lot about our locker room right now. They're not just believing, but now they're
Everybody's
starting
still
to
with the Justice
understand that,
Field.
man, if this
Like,
thing's close in
are
the
you
fourth quarter, then
really-
someone's going to step
really
up
in
and make a
that
play
place?
for us. And we had a number of guys here in this fourth quarter that did that. And so I think these wins sometimes can go a longer way for your program than
ADC.
those blowouts.
Wives
So
know
it was good
football
to see.
too. I'm sure they do. Some wives do.
Cairo coming into the game.
We made it through the week, and we just said, hey, it wasn't. He wasn't feeling it, and we went ahead and made the change.
Then you said during the week that like the Hail Mary had crossed your mind, but you were going to let them kind of handle it. How did you see that from the Hail Mary from last year? How did you see that play out tonight? And
I
did
don't know
winning
why
the
this.
last play?
What's
have
fucking
that-
Hail Mary got to do with it? He
Yeah,
wasn't
I mean,
even
we
here
didn't
last-
talk about it as a team. What's in the past is in the past, and I wasn't here.
He sounds
Probably half the team
very
wasn't here, so,
subdued.
we've
my
all moved
God,
past
he
that, and I think they understand that. I
Who's
know some
writing
guys
this?
spoke on it
Shane?
and gave their 2 cents.
Frankie
but
Myers.
beyond that, I mean, it
Myers?
wasn't a
Frankie.
big deal.
Wow.
Thank
You're
you.
fucking pathetic, Frank.
So there you have it, Ben Johnson.
People, man, you're ebb and flow. You wait games out. You wait seasons out to determine people and quarterbacks and everything like that.
Oh,
I
dude,
know I
it's
joke around with Jaden Daniels. He's a good quarterback. I would trade Caleb Williams for Jaden Daniels anyway. I know a fraud when I see them. When someone's smiling after an interception, it wouldn't fly well with Chicago, but it's okay because of the established coaching staff and culture that the Commanders had last year versus the complete pathetic showcase of what George McCaskey and Ryan Poles put in your pocket last year with the number 1 overall pick, which clearly is the elite talent of the group. I will always say that. It's not even close for me. Looking back in the 83 draft, it's Dan Marino. He's the best of that group. For me, same level here. Caleb Williams is on another level. He's the best you've ever had at quarterback here in Chicago. It's time for all of you soft-ass wannabe fans to just get on board and root your guy on. It's the reason that Detroit, as corny as it is, but it was brilliant, started the fans chanting Jared Goff because it's the players saying, this is our quarterback. We know he's got a limit, but he's our quarterback. And they start chanting that shit to build up their culture, their belief system, and the player. It's time for you to do that. Stop chanting Green Bay fucking sucks when you're not even playing them, and start chanting Caleb Williams. Start being happy that you have an elite passer that's better than Drake May, just like the office is better than the UK office. Caleb is better than that. He's better than all of them, and that's the reality. Any reporter.
Can we shout out Trumpet Joe here for maybe the worst spelling of Monangai that I've ever seen?
Yes.
Maybe ever.
Shout him out.
Solid work, Joe. By the way. Sounds like an Italian dish.
Any
right?
Broadcaster going against Caleb Williams has an agenda to get more.
I mean, even Colin Cowherd tonight was talking about how the Bears were fucked over on a couple of these calls, and if that blowhard is right, it's real crazy.
And we all know, like, seriously, every fan, ask yourself if Patrick Mahomes had the Theo Benedict call, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have. And if it did, Troy Aikman and Buck would have talked about it through the entire broadcast. And they also got screwed over here and drew the line and showed it. And it'd be on fucking Sports Center, on the Get Up, and Chris Canty's balls would be hanging out talking about how fucked up that. It's pathetic how this media-driven, social media-driven society works. The NFL works. Those refs were atrocious.
There is dancing in the locker room, I will report.
Yes, but there's no club.
No, the lights are on. There's no music. It's, Luther Burden went live almost as they entered the locker room. And,
Well, I'm sorry, Antoinette. You gotta look at the truth on tape. The fucking refs were atrocious, and it's.
But we said that. I mean, listen, we get it, Antoinette. It's, you see it in every game, but I mean, we're specifically focused on the Bears, and I mean specifically the call on the Theo Benedict.
Yeah.
That took that was a major momentum shifting play
in game. I don't think fans I will tell you this over and over if you're a patron, and then I'll show you. Momentum in football is everything. It can change the whole tide, an underdog, any given Sunday. You hear all these things. The reality of momentum in football is like nothing else. It is. It can destroy the greatest coach team. Once mentally somebody gets down or thinks we can't, it becomes you can't get past it. So it wasn't like one call, Antoinette. It was the offensive pass interference that basically is not offensive pass interference. It is done each and every day by every tight end. It was done by the Lions tight end and the Chiefs tight end last night. Just they're in zone. He didn't even shove or extend. He just went like this, turned and went to his spot. And they call off. That takes away the face mask that wasn't.
Well, and then how'd you guys feel about the Brisker roughing the passer call? So the way that the rule is written, it's the correct call. I just hate the way that the rule is written. What is he supposed to do there?
I hate the fact that he is football dumb. Like,
Brisker, yeah.
Come into his back higher. Like,
but Phil,
you don't even take that chance on fucking fourth or third down. I think, it was third and long. They were about to punt. He just annoys me. And he played his best game tonight. Brisker did. He did. But, yeah, I'm with Shane. The letter of the rule sucks. I don't think that was technically a fucking...
Took off again, but just made something happen. Good play in the game. Big play in the game.
Good for you, Swift, man. Seriously. DeAndre ran his ass. He ran hard. Remember the guy, one of our patrons?
Gerban.
He's like downing this guy. How do you feel now, Gerban? Jesus Christ. Yes, they
did a good job. Receiver did a good job on that play. I was able to find a little crease. And, I think I got the first down on that one. And then Moody did a great job of finishing it.
Team-wise, what does this mean to come back and win this kind of game and do it here against this team?
It's amazing. We're a great opponent like that, and we're on the road. So finding ways to win tough games, close games, even when we're not playing necessarily good throughout all 4 quarters, but still finding a way to come out with these wins.
Swift did. Moody and Swift got the game balls.
That situation's usually passing time. What did you think about getting the ball so many times in the final minutes?
Just putting it away. Just putting it away. That was my mindset. Just finishing forward. If I found a crease, I was going to try to end it.
Did you? Is there something about this team?
He hit that crease on toss. That was beautiful.
What is it about you and the Commanders?
I don't know.
Caleb Williams is the first Chicago Bears quarterback in their history with at least 200 passing yards and 1 touchdown in each of the first 5 games of the season.
Repeating that mantra coming out. So is everything just clicking today?
Not even everything. We still got stuff to clean up. But when you come out with a win, it feels a little bit better going into cleaning that up for the next week. So a lot of stuff to improve on, but step in the right direction.
Every game's different, obviously, but
what
does it mean?
It's so funny, like, even looking back.
This is what it could look like when things.
It's a good feeling, especially when you're coming out with a win. And it's hard to win in this league on the road against a good team like that. So,
a couple more guys.
What was going through your mind when you were on the sideline? It was 3rd and 1 for them, and you saw that botch handoff and the Bears recovered.
We got an opportunity to go finish the game. Let's do it.
Thanks, Larry. That was a good question, Larry. What do you think he thought?
Knowing the situation, coming through in the clutch, at the end there.
Amazing. I introduced myself to him on the sideline first time I spoke to him, but he did a great job. I don't know when he found out what his role was going to be today, but just coming in, resilient, man. Just proud of him. Happy to have him on the team, too. I haven't spoken to him since he got here, basically. Yeah, straight like that.
Thanks, guys.
DJ Diamond Tip was probably at the game having to deal with this stuff with Cherie, and the Bears pull it off right in the end. Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears, and here's your kicker.
Common occurrence to have teammates tonight introduce themselves to you, just given like you just got here and the moment that you were put into?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big team. Not going to get a chance to meet everybody right away, but like you said, I'm glad to be on the team, glad to be a part of this, and can't wait to formally meet everybody else at some point.
Jake, when did you find out you were going to be kicking that?
Found out not too long ago. Cairo was kind of, seeing how it felt all week, seeing if he could go, and it kind of came down to the last minute, whether or not he could play. Because, Cairo's an amazing kicker. For the team's sake, like, you want the best guy in there. And I'm just glad
it's like
I
Cam's
was able
got
to
about,
come
doesn't
through
he?
for the team, and whether it's me or Cairo, like, I got no doubt Cairo would have made all those kicks, and
Ryan Pohl's version of
he
Cam
heals up
Scott
soon.
with the kicker.
What were the conditions out there?
It was obviously wet, pretty windy as well. The wind was kind of tough; it kept shifting a little bit, but nothing I haven't played in before, and you just gotta.
A little surprised Caleb's not out
one
there
kick
yet.
at a time. Don't worry about
Usually don't see that
stuff.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Just focus on
Yeah, what was right?
Playoff type of
anything,
field. It was both teams were fucking playing hard and aggressive.
Think about how many years that the Bears have come out of a bye week and just been.
Yeah,
they don't win this game.
Amazing, obviously. Hitting a game
Listen,
winner is
there's
always
still a lot of things
good
that they need to
time.
improve on, coaching included.
Doing it for a new team.
End of the day,
first game,
when we were at
it's
zeros,
huge.
they won.
To
move to
shout out
3-2,
to
by
the
the way.
O-line. Shout out to Scott and Tori. They've been making my job real easy out here. And the transition has been really smooth. So glad to be a part of a team like this.
He cost them the game. Let's see how they run the narrative tomorrow. Will they say?
Nobody cares, Corn.
48, 41, and 30.
What was that? Oh.
He's
will they run the narrative tomorrow? Will Kyle Brandt have something to say? Nice.
Hopefully they're busy tomorrow trying to acquire Jeffrey Simmons from the Tennessee Titans.
Is that the rumor that's going
Well,
around?
I don't know. I mean, there was a rumor out there, but with them firing their head coach, they're obviously going in full-blown rebuild mode, and you cannot pass up an opportunity.
Animal.
Javon Dexter had the quietest 1.5 sacks ever tonight. But you think about
they gave him that sack where he forced him out of bounds on the side.
You think about putting what it could mean for a guy like Javon Dexter and even Montez Sweat, having a guy like Jeffrey Simmons in the middle of your line. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And addressing it. That's why if there's a chance, you check into it.
That's a dog.
Oh, yeah.
That means you have to trade Grady Jarrett, who you signed.
No, they're not gonna. They would never do that. I mean, it's gonna cost draft pick compensation, and I think it was Gary Ross saying that they want a young lineman. Throw him Cole Kmet.
Oh, without a doubt.
For their rookie tight end.
Cole Kmet on one of the big runs on screen, Monenguy's screen. That is the definition of his career, guys.
Yeah. Sweat's not available. He's in year 2. That's guys that they're going to be building with. Simmons is paid. He's 27 or 28 years old, and he hasn't won in Tennessee, and they assume he's going to force his way out this offseason. So, listen, if you're the general man, if you are Ryan Poles, you have to be involved in that.
Anthony's right. Back to the game.
Yeah.
Every ticky-tack thing was going against us. Nothing was called on them. Going back to my Cole Kmet point, I look at players. What do you do without the ball in your hand? Like everybody with the ball in the hand.
Ben mentions that over and over.
You look at Cole Kmet's effort in blocking downfield. His football acumen is pathetic. Watch him. We will break this down like nobody else for you, but I will show you Cole Kmet chopping his feet, stopping when there's a defender in front of him and a guy full on sprinting behind him. Like, you're in the way now, asshole. Run through and hit somebody. It's over and over with the guy. It's very hard to watch.
Caleb is at the podium, but on our feed, he is not yet. So
I thought Theo Benedict on television copy watching the game, because I'm watching everything, wasn't really focused on one. He played pretty good.
He played as
and
well.
He's in a way better than Braxton. I'll say better.
Just in strength alone, Phil.
Exactly. And Dennis Moody, I wonder if he's related to our new kicker. They glazed Jaden all game. Caleb had one bad snap and a couple missed throws, but they were anti-Chicago. That's what it was. I did not like the play calls in those short down and distances where, okay, you've decided to go the first, fourth down and 1, and you go straight drop. No, I want Caleb on the edge where he has the ability to run or throw.
You know he's trying to refine his game, and right now,
I don't like that straight drop.
What's up, everybody? Any more up here? Or...
Is Troy available to be asked some questions?
Yeah, it felt great. Back in hometown, obviously, and been able to come out with a win like that is big for us, big for us as a team, big for us as an offense, special team, just overall big for us, and that's a hell of a team over there. So being able to come out victorious in a dogfight where things weren't perfect, weather wasn't perfect, and being able to come out victorious is big for us. So feel great.
When you're on the sideline and you see the ball come out, what's going through your head?
Time to go win the game and not give the ball back to them again, because we've seen they can be explosive in those moments, and I think defense would have did a great job again, but the mindset was being able to hold the ball, run the ball, make them use their timeout, stay in bounds, play smart situational football at the end of the game and go win.
We talked last week about your performance late in games.
Yep.
And stuff. What was it like to see DeAndre kind of be?
Man, love DeAndre, man. I think this is my second year with him, and he's such a character for us as a team. His energy, and so being able to get him going is really important for us. And I mean, I couldn't be more happy for him.
Good call,
finally, when you have moments like this, it does lift
$5
weight off your chest and shoulders. So we want to keep that going. We want to keep the run game going, but
the Commanders
we wouldn't be able
5
to,
extra guys
and
on
Swift
the field.
knows this, and I know this, that we wouldn't be able to have what we have without the wide
Maximus
receivers blocking on the edge, and
Capacine.
obviously the offensive linemen and tight ends in the box being able to spring runs like that for him.
DeAndre said that on
Joe Pereira, my boy.
catch, he credited you with getting the ball.
It's blank. What did he say?
Talk about it from your
Troy.
perspective.
Yeah,
Go.
I messed up the play call.
Let's fucking go.
And so great job to the guys.
Joe.
Getting lined up in that situation and us being able to get something off.
We gotta get Joe out with us.
100%.
Great job to Swift. Ran a great route. And he got his eyes around, had a lot of space. So I wanted him to get the ball early so he can go
199.
make play in space, which he does best. So
he
made a great play and went 55 yards for us.
What is that play called?
Can't tell you the name.
Jesus Christ.
Who is that?
What a dumb.
The snap was off today. Was it right? Was it what
We ended up fixing it when the ball got snapped.
What does it mean to you personally?
Bro, can you slide me your playbook, please?
Here,
Hey, when you check there.
this team considering what happened on this field last
Yeah. I love it.
I wasn't a big fan of
I had
the
a bunch of
call,
friends
but
and things like that in
gotta be
town.
smarter. Go near the
Family,
knee
things
with
like
these
that here.
clowns.
So being able to come out victorious is obviously awesome.
8403.
That's kind of it.
Where are all the Cowboy and Commander fans at now?
Yep.
You guys had the ball at the 9. coming
Thank
out
you
with 7.
for your super
It didn't go well kind
Yep.
of at the beginning. How do you you've talked about your own, trying to keep a good head about yourself.
Yeah.
Come off
Fuck
the
Aikman
sideline
and
there,
Buck.
frustrated and-
Yeah, absolutely.
The ref says Doyle Colette for $2.
I think it's something that I've
Thank you,
worked on.
Doyle.
That's been something important for me because I know everybody's looking at me for my body language. and you know how I'm moving on the sideline, my energy, because in those moments we don't have time for that.
Caleb, do you smile after some of
It's time to go
shitty
win. It's time to.
Can't even imagine
It's 5
if you
minutes on
did,
the
bro.
clock, and they, you know, defense is out there. They're gonna make a great play for
Look
us,
at
like they
this
did.
one
And,
already.
we have belief in that as a team, and we know that's gonna happen. And so
Gotta
I
get
think
'em
being
on,
able
Jay.
to stay strong in those moments
mule.
mentally is most important, and that's what I did. That's what we did. We stayed steady through all the ups and downs that we had and adversity throughout this game. We stayed steady as a team mentally. We didn't flinch, and we kept going.
Caleb, is this a step toward
John
moving
Taylor.
on from what happened last
A
year?
team that fights.
A good memory over the bad one?
I don't think any of those memories necessarily go away, good or bad. I think you move on from it, but the you know, it doesn't ever necessarily fully go away. So being able to have this good moment is great, but you know, we got a big game coming up this week, so we got to move on
Are
again.
you looking forward to years of these kind of battles with Jaden?
Yeah, I think.
No.
I mean, you play versus great players. You want to
Why
have
waste
those
your
games, have those
question on
moments, but
something
you're
so
playing
dumb?
versus somebody else
What
on the
is he
opposite
supposed
side
to
that's,
say?
You know, you're going to have a battle, and he knows that. I know that. There's other players in this league where you know you're going to have a battle, and you want to play versus those type of players and have those type of games where it's going to come down to the wire and things like that. Obviously, we all love 30-point wins, but those games and things like that, they mean a lot for us, and they're also extremely fun.
Caleb, what was it like seeing Jake, the 38-yarder, go through the upright at the end?
It was. I mean, it was awesome. Being able to, you know, kind of hear about his story after he got here. I didn't necessarily fully know who he was when he got here, and so being able to hear about his story when he got here, and being able to see him work, and being able to, you know, kind of
You're
have
new
this
here. We
moment.
talk over.
I know he's been, you know, some tough moments, and you know, so having this moment for him, I know is
Interviews and
important.
shit.
It's important for us. It's a big moment for him to be able to go out there
You
and
don't
come
like
through.
that. You probably should go watch it.
Kudos to him
on another
and,
channel.
and we love him for that.
DeAndre said he didn't meet.
We actually
Jay
interact.
tonight. When did you meet him?
I met
Shitty
Jake
ball.
as soon as he got here. I shook his hand as soon as he got here. I you know, introduced myself. I try to make sure I know everybody on the team, but yeah, no, I met him early on.
Caleb, your touchdown run in the first half. What
Yep.
was your vision on that before the snap, and then obviously when you got it?
I actually didn't think the play was going to work because there was 3 defenders sitting outside of the tackle over there. So I was, you know, when the ball got snapped, I was like, I might have to go make a play, and then it just, you know, worked out. So kudos to coach for dialing that up in that moment, and then obviously Dre Swift allowing me to get the edge and, you know, go for the pylon.
Caleb, for you guys to find ways to win in dramatic fashion every
Yeah.
time, because what does that do for this locker room?
Yeah, it's big because we know that we can win these games in those moments. When the game is close,
So,
defense does
real
a good
quick,
job stopping,
DJ
you know,
Moore has
stopping
left
them.
the stadium
We go down and
via
score,
ambulance
and defense goes
with
back out and stops
wide
them,
receiver
or
coach
whatever the case.
Antoine
However,
Randall
you know,
L.
situation
in
goes
tow
down.
with
We
him.
know that we can win
Yes.
these games and these moments and these big moments. So we would like to win by 30, but that's not always the case, and that's not always going to be the case. And so being able to know we can win these games is really important.
Caleb, this is a big offseason for this team, and you mentioned for yourself, and
Yep.
your body language, things like that. Do moments like this make you realize it's all worth it, and
Yeah.
I really appreciate the work that I put in?
Yeah, we got something. I can't say the first word, but it starts with an S and ends with a T. And we say we love this.
Shit.
We love it. The hard work, the effort, everything that pays
Does
off.
George
I mean, we love it.
McCaskey find you, Caleb, if you
At
did
the end of the
say
day,
shit?
we're
Hey,
itching
wow.
for wins. We're itching to get back out there and practice and things like that because all the hard work is paying
DJ
off.
Moore's
and
all
that,
right.
You know, that feeling is really, 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 really good. It feels really good that hard work does pay off, and it always does. It always pays back.
I wanted to know if Jaden smiled after he dropped
Caleb,
the
you
ball on
mentioned,
the ground.
You didn't think that the touchdown play call was going to work, but like,
Yep.
how does the way Ben puts creativity into the run game, you know, help out on the field and show results there?
Yeah, he is a mastermind, and so being able to have him, sometimes he's on the headset and it's like, this is a great play call right here. Here we go, and so he did that today, and he says that to me, and so he has all belief and confidence in himself. And then, you know, those little things actually provide confidence, you know, when you're about to go call the play and, you know, you line up and you're like, uh-oh, and then the play actually works. And so the belief and trust in him, the faith in him that he's dialing it up, and he does every time.
Caleb, kind of in that same
Last one here.
Yeah, last one there, Charlie.
Just where is that relationship, and do you feel like excited about where it's going?
Yeah, I'm excited every single day that I get to wake up and be coached by him. And I know the other guys are also. I think we believe in him. We trust him. We trust our other coaches. And I
Nobody
think,
asked a single
I think
question
that's
about
gonna
the
continue to
Benedict
keep
penalty.
growing. The belief in him is
one.
there, and we want to win for him. And we obviously want to win for us and the Chicago Bears. Awesome. The Bears.
It ain't that fucking hard to ask a question. I'll tell you. I just don't. I mean, instead, Jason Leisure says, "Are you looking forward to all the games in the future against Jaden Daniels?"
Against Jaden Daniels?
I mean, what is he? What if he came out and said no?
Hey, Drew, are you excited about the future games you're going to play against Peyton Manning? It's fucking morons, bro.
It is. It's
like
embarrassingly
they need us.
bad.
Listen, Peyton Starfucker, Starfucker, whatever. I don't care if you chant this during a Green Bay game.
So they have Ben Johnson on video.
He's
on the
much more
sideline
different.
after one of the calls.
Oh, do they?
He's got it. Yeah, he literally says, you can read it clear as day. They had one of the penalties against the Bears, and he goes, "Shut the fuck up," and just starts shaking his head. I love it.
Yeah, I read his lips once when he was talking on the, and he said, "Shut the fuck up." So I don't know if that was the same one. It was like they went to him, and I could read his lips easily. Shut the fuck up. I didn't think he was talking to one of the coaches on the headset, but I thought he should have flipped out like a Dan Campbell or any coach when the Theo Benedict, like it was bad enough with the Colston Loveland, who, by the way, is a first-round pick, and I just don't see them using him. Like, what is, you know what I'm saying?
So Alex Brown sends out a tweet. These damn analysts about to get on my last damn nerve. Am I crazy, or does it feel like they can't wait for Caleb just to do something wrong? He sent that out 3 hours ago. So I mean,
Me and Alex barely have agreed. We've been on a agreement streak these past. Maybe we got to get him on the show with us. Talk to Cap, because I'm with you. I know I think you put out a tweet. I put it on my Facebook page, and a lot of fans interacted with that. I'm just so tired of the negative narrative that goes along with Caleb. It's just
that's the thing, Phil. I put out a tweet yesterday, and listen, I'm not going to sit here and say that Drake May hasn't been playing fantastic. They haven't played great teams other than Buffalo. But that being said, he's played great football. You got guys coming out and saying, I have tuned into tweets of the week this week because I have one guy, a verified reporter, saying Drake May ain't it from like 3 weeks ago. And then yesterday at the game, live tweeting, saying that Drake May is got to be put in the MVP discussion for the league. This is a guy that covers the fucking game.
Bro, nothing shocks me. If I decide to shut this down.
Oh, by the way, yeah, right here. Where's all the fucking Mac Jones people taking shots at Phil? Where are they at?
Oh, it's sad. I've always said Mac Jones is better than Fields. I stand by my analysis. It's been proven time and time again to be right. I'll miss. I am human.
Gave him $30 million guaranteed, by the way. The Jets.
Fields?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave $30 million. They gave $30 million guaranteed to Russell Wilson's backup last year.
I love how they're trying to massage chicken shit to make it chicken salad. Like, the proof has always been there. don't try to make this anything other than a quarterback thing. We're not. Justin Fields might be the fucking saint, great guy, but he's not a good quarterback. That's it. That's why you
Phil,
moved on.
Year 6 is loading. You just wait. You just wait.
Even there's, what was it, DraftKings, little fucking blog boy, Swift, all the friends of families and whatever getting their minutes combined for their cell phone service all believed in the hall and staying the course. You're
Listen,
not getting Ben without it.
I like Breece Hall, but there's no fucking way I'm trading my primary backup quarterback for Breece Hall. No fucking way.
I wouldn't do it either, to be honest. But I love Breece
I mean,
Hall.
if you want to flip Cole Kmet for him, yeah, well, I'm in on that. All day long.
It's sad.
Primary backup quarterback, no fucking. There better be a lot more coming back than Breece Hall.
100%. And the reality is, you're looking at Swift take that step. You got to give credit to Bieniemy and Coach Johnson tonight. That dude, that's all I want to see you do every time you run the ball. Run with aggressiveness, downhill, attack tacklers. He did it. The message was sent. The reality is right there on tape. Monin guy runs that way too. Rashawn, no. Shouldn't even be on the field. I saw somebody talk. He had that run, 7 yards carrying people. He's slow. Great. He's not athletic. It's a political thing. Bring up Britton Brown ASAP. Get rid of Duvernay, Hicks.
Yeah, Duvernay's job could be Luther Burden, depending on what's going on with DJ.
Yeah.
Now you have to take that into consideration.
Well, let fucking Ja'Day Walker back there too. Like, the way this new kick rule is, you have to have aggressive runners back there. Duvernay looks like Ryan Poles. Slow as shit, heavy. I don't know why he's back there. Not on kicks. If you believe in his punt, like, I'm not a fan of Hightower, the special teams coach. Special teams coverage sucked tonight. Were they averaging at the 40 tonight?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but that's the thing. You know, you go out and you spend a 4th round pick for a special teams demon in Ruben Hippolyte, and he's a healthy scratch from your team when you also lose Noah Sewell. Don't forget. And you claimed a middle linebacker on cutdown day. And guess what?
Playing out there.
And Jalen Jones too. And guess what? Your special teams, your coverage units still suck. They still suck. Pontruvio Sweezy, $9.99. I cheated out of that touchdown by Pussy Boy reffing, so obviously there's an agenda. Defense looks good with takeaways. Soft at Georgia's feathered pillow at times. Komet sucks, and so do special teams.
Pontruvius.
That's called the perfect segue. Thank you, Pontruvius. Right in the schnoz, $5. Broadcast was unlistenable, and the officiating was atrocious. This win was all the coach and the team believing. Well, yeah, and I mean,
I hope Cap is hard on the broadcast tomorrow.
I'll text him.
I did throughout the whole fucking game.
No, I know.
I was dropping F-bombs, pussy ass bitch.
Isaac Man 23, $10. Ben Johnson has changed the culture. I wanted proof and haven't seen enough yet. This is the moment for me. This team does not stop, even with the refs and their obscene calls tonight. And Isaac Man is right. You know, I've been in show me mode, but listen, again, I point back to John Fox, Bears versus Green Bay, Thanksgiving night in Lambeau. You looked at that as a turning point. You cannot, under any circumstance, come back to Soldier Field and lay a fucking egg against the New Orleans Saints. Cannot do it. Can't. You just had a statement game.
Saints
now
horrible.
The fire has been lit. Now you go out and you punch the Saints in the fucking mouth, and then you tell them about it. You let them know. You put the NFL on fucking notice.
100%. If you took care of business against Minnesota, you're fucking 4-1.
Right.
You should have had that game.
Our guy, H.L. Priest.
There he is. Where's Guy Finley, Priest? He's scared of you.
He quit. H.L. Priest had a good recovery. USC chopping down Michigan, and the Bears get a big dub. Our group chat was wild tonight. A lot of y'all say you believe in Caleb, but I'm not sure y'all mean it. New Era Bear. Yeah, there was a lot of people in the TTNL chat saying that the game was over.
Flip flopping.
Oh yeah. It's the dramatics of being a fan, I guess. Rob Thames, $4.99. Haters be like, all of Caleb Williams' touchdowns have to be 25 yards in the air between two defenders, or else he sucks. That's true. Joshua Thompson, $78, $5. Only the Bears can find their best left tackle in 20 years in Canada. Benedict was dominant at times. So happy to have a guy who isn't a turnstile. Listen, and
I like Josh.
It does not take a lot to improve on the anchoring from Braxton Jones. So that's going to be a big part. And I'm going to be looking forward to Phil's non-live breakdown.
I was at the game. The atmosphere was lit, he said.
Ben Hooper is back. I totally agree with you, Phil, that they had lost. If they had lost, all the blame goes to Ben. I'm still watching for the double tight end set.
Can they rotate Hardy in as a pass rusher here and there? Like,
I wish they
need
would.
some other. I know Dominique Robinson got a sack, and they fucking spot the ball wrong.
Yeah.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Incinerator,
3 yards back further.
Incinerator 37, 1999. Thank you, sir. Main thought: the NFL and especially ESPN is trying to bet on Washington and Daniels. Ben Johnson said, go the fuck home. The Bears are forcing the NFL to change their obvious anti-Chicago narrative, and that's why Ben came to Chicago. And listen, that's what it is. The NFL, believe it or not, and even ESPN want the Bears to be good because it's good for the league when a major market like Chicago is good. But the Bears have been so bad, and when they have a shitty quarterback, that low-hanging fruit in a huge media base with a rabid fan base like the Bears have, it's easy clicks, it's easy views, it's easy to get people fired up and calling in. You listen, there's Chicago royalty in terms of radio hosts that have made millions of dollars in their career just by saying, all right, 96% of the crowd is on this side of the fence. I'm going to go to the other side of the fence and just build my case, even though I don't believe it, because it's going to fire up everybody. They're going to call in, and that's how they cash in. That's the name of the game for these guys, and we will never do that here. We're not making millions of dollars, so clearly, but still, Phil and I are never going to be that way, ever.
Yeah, 299 likes. Get those likes up.
That's right.
We appreciate your patronage. Here he is, our boy.
Yeah.
Samuel,
1999. Are we saying goodbye to Cairo? I would pump the brakes on that. I would pump the brakes on that. Listen,
I don't.
Be interesting to see, if they try to buy him another week and go, but don't get ahead of yourself. Going into tonight, Moody was a 74% field goal kicker in his career.
Were you confident with him stepping up to kick?
No.
I was a nervous fucking wreck.
So Cairo Santos has kicked in 89 games for the Bears, and he's missed 17 field goals just for the Bears in 89 games. Jake Moody has played in 32 games in the NFL now. 31 of them for San Francisco, 1 for Chicago. In 32 games, Jake Moody has missed 17 field goals. Cairo has missed 17 in 89 for the Bears. So listen, he's got a big leg. I get it. Just can't. The Bears cutting Cairo Santos this week would be some of the dumbest shit that I've ever seen in my life if they decide to do that.
Danger Toast. I don't know if you've heard, Connecticut pizza is not very expensive, bro. So just ask Shane. He had to pay for 2 extra for Bragg's.
I did, yeah. I paid for all the food, and he's like, I got to get 2 for the road then if I'm not paying. Lift for pancakes, $3.39, $5. Refs were dog shit. We still overcame. Not the best game from Caleb, but it was still a good one. Swift was MVP. 2 gritty dubs. And that's the thing about Caleb, and I want to say this, is, we just talked about Jake Moody and not having, all the confidence in the world. When the Bears are down and it's nut crunching time and they need to get down the field, that's where I have the faith in Caleb. And that's a great trait to have as a quarterback.
I didn't like that Ja'Day Walker wasn't active tonight.
Well, especially because he's a special teamer on top of it.
The Duvernay shit, he can't do anything for you. It's got to go.
Yeah, Micah Tone, $2. Defense played the run well tonight.
They did. That was my thank you, Micah Tone. $2 super chat. We appreciate your super chats. We'll always read every super chat. But going into this game, I picked the Bears to win. Shane did not.
I did. Cherie was the only one.
Oh, Cherie.
I picked the Bears to win.
I apologize, Shane.
On keeping it 100 in a walk-off.
Cherie is in the chat, Shane.
27-24. Yeah, Cherie better be stopping at Home Depot for some fucking paint on the way home. Paint those white walls.
She's
paint them the color of victory
too.
But yeah, no, I picked 27-24 Bears in a walk-off, but I said Cairo.
Look at you.
I did, but I listen.
I thought we were going to win bigger.
Bullets had the exact strategy. He said walk off with Moody, Bears win by 1, and he hit the proverbial nail on the head. Caleb is a haul. Justin is not the guy, like TTNL said 3 years ago. Good, not call. Oh, Chris Canty is about to eat some crow tomorrow. Good call on that.
There you go. I can't wait. Will he call Cap?
He'll say, "Oh, listen, if they don't fumble that football, then you don't even get your chance." That'll be the narrative. Derrick Henry has fumbled 3 times, and people say he has a turnover issue. Caleb Williams has 2 picks, but he somehow listen. He's the only rookie or second-year quarterback in the history of the league that people pound the table for to have more turnovers. That's because they need to find something. That's like something that Peter Bukowski would say.
It's pathetic. Oh my God.
Jimmy Silas, TTNL. Is there another?
No.
$4.99. There is.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Other.
Silas.
That's right. Happy 5-year anniversary, by the way, Phil. TTNL, 5 years.
5 years.
Lift for pancakes, $3.39. $5. Jaden smiles after fucking up. Caleb's pissed. Give me the angry guy every day. That's the guy who wins games. Corn Planner, I'm out. I love this network. I appreciate all the content. Go Bears. Go Dodgers, he says.
Go Brewers.
$4.99. Can't.
Jackal in there.
Jaden had a pick and 2 fumbles. He better get crucified on ESPN because Caleb would have been called everything but a child of God.
Francisco Del Angel, $199.
Yeah, I don't
trade for Alvin Kamara.
I would be very, very, very leery. I think they're going to want too much, and he's on that, 30 years old, making a shit ton of money. And he came out recently and said he doesn't want to play anywhere else. So he's got that going for him. But I just listen, the move for me to be made. Listen, if you can get Breece Hall for like Cole Kmet, I would have 0 issue doing that. But beyond that, I'm claiming Audric Estime or Damian Martinez in adding them to this running back stable. I'm moving on from Roshan. I'm moving on from Travis Homer, but we know that that's not going to happen with this crew for whatever reason. So you don't forget, you're going to have two guys that are off of this roster very likely versus New Orleans when they activate Travis Homer and Austin Booker. So let that part sink in of where they're going to be going, and it's very
That'll
likely
be a good topic for Wednesday show.
Yeah.
Let's play Who Will Ryan Poles, Mr. Softy, cut?
Yeah. So
I'll bet on that.
Yeah, we'll talk
That'll
about
be
it on
fun.
Wednesday night. Maybe, we'll be live with CHGO tomorrow night also. And then as soon as we wrap up with that, Big Steve will be live here on TTNL. HL Priest is my bad. I had to take care of something. What did I miss? Yeah.
A Bears victory.
Bears dub 25-24. And we wrap it up with Steph, our guy, Steph Froyland.
There he is.
37585 $5. The tide is changing. That's right. Roll Tide. This is an L in the Eberflus era. Play calling down the stretch was not a liability. Still some things
Shane,
there I think he needs to work on, but yeah.
there was breaking news today. Pat, the designer, admitted he was wrong.
Oh, yeah, about Justin.
Only 4 years late.
So
good analysis, Pat.
Our guy Zach Pearson just sent out a tweet 11 seconds ago. The Chicago Bears say wide receiver DJ Moore will stay overnight at a local DC area hospital for precautionary medical attention. I'm wondering if it's something they're saying his back, so maybe making sure that it's not like a lacerated kidney or something like that. Listen, I'm not trying to play a doctor,
Kidney, pancreas, those
yeah,
areas.
But I believe they said back, right, on the on the
usually
broadcast.
that might be a kidney, though. That's where you get.
That's what I said, kidney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying kidney or pancreas.
Yep. So
hopefully it's not like a spine thing.
Yeah, well, he was walking off the field after.
There you go.
So that's why.
Well, we got another super chat. Michael Shane.
Not spelled the right way, but that's fine. $2. Thoughts on Billings? Listen, I know he's going to probably take a lot of grief, but Andrew Billings is not going to make plays one-on-one versus probably any running back other than a plotter like Roshan Johnson that we employ.
He would have tackled Roshan. Yeah. I fucking bet all my money right now.
But he's one of those guys that clogs up the middle and is going to eat up space, and that's critical. Our other big sloth just almost killed our, linebacker that's been playing the best.
I was in the bathroom when they showed the replay, so I haven't seen it. It was that bad. Jonathan Ford.
Oh yeah, you saw he went into him full force and his whole head and neck compressed in. Yeah, and then you could tell when Noah was walking off the field, he went like this to try to stretch his neck out, and he just closed his eyes. Yeah.
We gave you
we did, yeah. We did
for your great super chat.
Yeah. We did.
Incinerator 37.
We did, sir. He might be watching.
So is Troy Aikman getting fucking destroyed on Twitter? Is the
he has been. Yep. And rightly so.
So fans are waking up. Hashtag Caleb is my quarterback. Smash the like button. Subscribe, become a patron at thetapeneverlies.com for the elite level breakdowns of the Chicago Bears. Shane.
Absolutely. And with that being said, and it being 12:40 a.m. here
I gotta
on
get
the
up
East Coast, we do not live in Boston, by the way.
We do not.
I am in New York. Phil is in Connecticut, believe it or not, and we're still Bears fans and knowledgeable Bears fans. Even though people don't think we should be able to talk Bears. If I got grief from a guy in the CHGO chat in the comments because I was talking Bears on a Chicago Bears or Chicago based station in CHGO, and I was wearing a Dodgers hat, and he thought it was ridiculous. So with that being said, I'll just say, go fuck yourself.
Shane, you honestly should dress for the Chicago broadcast.
I would wear a Cubs hat, but they're not in it anymore, Phil. Ouch.
I just want you to wear a TTNL hat. Are any being made, by the way? Like, I need a fucking TTNL hat.
I made two myself.
What the fuck?
I made a navy one and a white one.
Listen, I'm putting it out there right now. You want to be our hat maker?
Yes, I am a Bulls fan, Lord.
Please reach out to Shane Marsaw on X at Wasram.
Yeah.
We need a hat maker.
Don't reach out to my ex because you will get nowhere. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah.
Listen, the Bears come back. They win. What an amazing night. What a roller coaster ride it was. We're finally figuring out Ben Johnson. You got to love how he did it at the end. For all the special teams hiccups, the officiating, the lack of a pass rush, the Bears found the running game. Now, to Shane's point, you got to go in next week at home and establish Mr. Swift as your
Mr. Swift.
You got to believe in that.
Right.
And go for that. And action off of it with this amazing talent at quarterback. Get rid of Cole Kmet. It's pathetic. Duvernay, Hicks. Trade Kmet for Simmons. I hope it happens.
No, Micah. That's my son is a Blackhawks fan. I am not. Go Montreal.
I'm a Blackhawks fan. So there you go.
There you go. Anyways, that being said, we're going to get out of here. We love you guys. Bears win 25-24, and I can't even say this.
Fuck you, Bullets.
Because he called it. He got his guy Moody in there. Big leg Moody. Bill, the Bears are 3-2.
There you go.
3-2. Let's get it as I try to buy time here for an ender.
We going to party, Karamu, fiesta, forever. Do you need me to do it for you?
Thank you for watching Bears Hour Live, the best post-Bears game show on the planet, on the Tape Never Lies Network.